Hello everyone, it's time to grab your snacks and relax, and let's get into it. Okay, we are back. I'm still going from my last recording, but I just had a little break. I made myself another coffee and changed some settings. So I pumped up the spawn multiplier for normal zombies to 3 to make it a little bit more chaotic, and zombie boss multiplier to 2. So odds are I'm probably going to die, but we'll see what happens. It's just come daytime, so it's still a little bit dark. The night vision, sort of handy. Sort of handy until about 7 or 8, maybe 7. So just going to get everyone's attention. Get my friends to come over. How is that not getting critical? Weird. Weird. It spawns more of these little bastards too. We'll probably put the health multiplier up. I feel like... Let's just quickly... because I don't want to absolutely ruin it for myself, but I've got a save location straight outside, so it's not a big deal. Let's just put it back up to 1. Oh, that's the wrong one. And we'll leave the health multiplier. Put it back to 1. Put that back to 1. So speed multiplier and damage multiplier back to 1. Make it a little bit more intense. And yeah, 3x zombies. So there should be a reasonable slaughter. Let's just make sure I reload that quickly before I get caught in a shitty situation. Chuck that in there, that there. Right. So with any luck, things are going to be a little bit intense. Night vision can... Yeah, could almost stick with it, but... So yeah, any of these crawler bastards, I'm just going to shoot, because I'm not dealing with... Oh. Yeah, there's definitely some zombies coming. Oh shit, it's a runner. So they should be able to hunt me down. Probably if I put my weapon away, then it would be... they wouldn't be able to catch me, I'm not entirely sure. So we'll just try and de-aggro these guys quickly. I mean, with this sort of strategy, you're never really going to struggle too much, I guess. Providing you can get away. So we'll draw all our friends into a nice little group. Oh, and this is the swamp area too. Let me just... double check none of those are coming. I really like this swamp. It's a really cool biome. Gotta make sure I'm recording again. Should always double check before I actually start talking, but whatever. Doesn't look like many of them have piled up. So we won't. Let's have a little shooty fest. I'm gonna go through a lot more ammo now with this. And I'm not getting a lot of ammo. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them there. Let's just get rid of them. And then these guys... Let's use the pistol for. So yeah, if I get caught off guard by those runners now, it's going to be an absolute bitch. Which is good, that's what we want. I need some intensity. Like, I think for the exploration videos, you don't necessarily want it too hectic, but I also don't want it to be boring for myself or for you guys, so... Hurrah! Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'm sure there's going to be like a gun shop in here. I don't think I've gotten... I'm not getting attacked by anything right now. I have got the POA. So ammunition, police uniform, and gasoline. There's a boss and there's a special container. So there should be 2 bosses now with 2x bosses enabled. As well, I'll fill my bottle. And I'll also take a drink. Pop them in the face a couple of times. Yeah, those runners are going to be interesting. I think if I put my weapons away, I should still be able to outrun them, but if I get caught off guard, I am pretty screwed. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah. Hurrah. Hurrah. Okay, so even... I just wanted to test that out. Even with the... Load a previous save. Load that one. Load. And I think it's going to be night time, but I got night vision anyway. So even with weapons away, with 1 speed, those things are impossible to get away from. So you really want to be switched on. It definitely adds to the intensity, not gonna lie. I guess I better wait for everything to load in quickly. And I think a good strat is going to be... I wonder how many have loaded in. I'm trying though. Just pump a shell down there so they all run to that. And I guess I'll just reload quickly. Yeah, so that's... yeah. Much harder. I think the 0.8, yeah... excuse me, just makes it a little bit too easy. The Blood Moon. I don't know what this means, but it doesn't sound good. Oh, I wonder if it just turns every zombie to like the blood zombies that can kill you. There was a really cool thing when I was trying to get a screenshot for the Northwest exploration. With the grenade launcher, I was like... So I shot the grenade, I piled everything up, I shot the grenade launcher, and then I froze it just as it exploded. And when I zoomed around, like, I couldn't get the best angle for a screenshot for the thumbnail, unfortunately. But the actual, like, physics, seeing the zombies, like, getting blown into the air and flying away. And the... Like, when you go into that screenshot mode, it didn't pause at 100%, so the zombies were still really, really slowly flying away from the explosion, so it was pretty cool. But I've not seen, like, that, you know, they're ragdolling. They're still ragdolling. I've not really seen that, the dead body yet. They usually just become stagnant straight away. So now that shit's real, we're just gonna try and make things a little bit easier. Get everyone to group up. And the boss zombies are even going to be quicker. This is going to be pretty intense, I reckon. Seems like they're all hanging out. So yeah, sometimes they get a little glitchy and stuff like that. So you might think that you've cleared an area, but there's one of those fast runners like just stuck hanging around, and that's going to be an absolute bitch. But it'll be good to die a little bit more and freak out. That it's probably the coffee too, but it got my heart racing a little bit. But I mean, with the grenade launcher, you're not struggling too much. Send around over there. Not all of them got distracted. See, those runners are really bloody quick. But it's good. Oh, hanging out. Oh, That is a lot of death. Make sure we're clear. So, I'm not sure I've come across the Blood Moon before either. And ultimately close range, like if those quick runners come at you, you really want to be able to get your weapon out. You want to have your close range, because weapons like your guns really aren't that effective close range. Like, it's a pain in the ass. Maybe I can't remember what the button is for first person. Can I just do that? No. But yeah, so up close with pistols in third person, it's really hard to get you shot. So I would suggest always running around with your melee weapon unless you know, you're at a bit of a distance and you're using your ranged. Bodies are just sorting themselves out quickly. So I'm just going to make sure. I don't know what the respawn timer was and everything as well. I reckon last shot around there. Should get most of them going down that way at least. Make sure I'm not getting creeped up on. Oh, that was a bit short. That was a bit long. Why am I not hitting these things? There we go. I don't want to waste too many grenades. I didn't bring a lot with me. I think I only brought maybe 18 or something. Might actually just check. What do I got? No, there's 24 there. Yeah, I've still got a few. Should be enough to clear this place out. The Blood Moon is settling down. I wonder what the Blood Moon did. If you know what it did, please let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. So yeah, back to my melee weapon in case I get caught off guard by those quick runners. And I've not really come across the Wakizashi extremely often, so that's a bit... It's the best melee weapon you're gonna get. I think I mentioned I'd like to see a katana and a karachi. They only stuck in twos. I just like my samurai weapons, so it'd be cool to see a couple more in here. Even actually dual wielding not karachis, the Wakizashi, dual wield Wakizashi, that'd be sick. What's that? There's a loot container stuck in the ground by the looks of things. I'm a little bit worried to quick search anything. Oh, I don't have that one. Another plush toy? I'll just go a little deeper into the bag section. I don't think I got a jukebox. I think I might have got one in one of my other recordings, but as we saw, I died and lost everything. So with that in my inventory quickly, because I do want to keep that for the base for later. So I might just get out of town. Get out of Dodge for a second. Save, save, save. Make sure I don't respawn in the middle of 300 fast zombies. Oh, there's a little military thing. How are we going? Yeah, we can see by now. It's Definitely looks like a fast runner up the end there. Mm. Yep. Undead sprinter. I never really use the Nockies. I always forget about them. I heard a little shuffle. It's freaking me out. It's probably just my own footsteps. Sledgehammer. Really? It's a little bit glitchy sometimes, like I'm going over, but sometimes it gets a little stuck. Why can I not find the store? Is it that? Must just be a really hard lock, I guess. There's some baddies around. I feel like I want to clear the area a little bit more first. I feel like there should be loot in the ambulances. Ambulance. I don't like the word. I prefer to say ambulance. A bit of loot in the ambulance. I reckon we can just knife these bastards. Go on, Sprinter. Must have a broken leg. He was very slow. Don't sneak up on me. Oh, clapped. I think that's like the first time I've ever one-tapped him and like the physics. So there's containers blocking upstairs. I'm not sure if you can break them to get up there maybe. Remember in like the main town. Oh no, there's not even a set of stairs there. Disappointing. We won't worry about that. I don't really need it. I suggest always getting it. Gunpowder any time of game. End game, early game, you need it. Unless you put ammo spawns to abundant. I really haven't struggled too much since I did do it. I haven't had to craft any ammo. But now that I'm 3x zombies, that might change. I might even put it up to 4x. We'll see what happens, because I'm not struggling too much. A bin to remove items you no longer want. I'll get it. I'm intrigued to see how it works. I wonder if that's how you remove like the trash piles in your base, because I know they added that feature. Say they, he, them. These things are always empty. I'm on like... Say that and I get some antibiotics. There's never really much in those medical containers. I've got it all set to rare. Rare? I think it's rare, yeah. So obviously you're not going to get a lot out of it, but... The amount of times you open the medical containers and there's just nothing in there. So I'll do the old around the outside quickly. Oh, you can get up onto that roof, I think. Plane gone over. If that lands close, I might go and get it, but I never really chase those. Oh, shit. I don't think I'll really lose a lot of progress. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. Let's go and get them quickly before they disappear. I need the shift too to get down the ladders quicker. So where are they? South and southeast, relatively close. I think that's going to be the swampland. I could probably almost just jog over to them actually, they're really close. I'm going to get the truck but stuff it. Oh. Fall damage freaked me out. Go and see. I don't think you ever get legendary stuff. Oh shit, where'd these guys come from? Generally out in the middle of nowhere, you don't come across zombies. So I was not expecting that. Wow, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh shit, there's a building here. Oh, there we go. We'll just cut a bit of a lap around this place. I might check that house out. See what we got. Shit, they're everywhere out here. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to deal with a couple of them. I think the next step, honestly, would be bumping up the health on the zombies as opposed to putting it up to like 4x zombies or something like that. Bumping up the health would make things a lot more difficult. So that does do food and water. I'll just grab them for the sake of it. I'll drink that. So yeah, food and water from an airdrop. I mean, yeah. I'd rather something way cooler. Especially like if you're gonna go and chase that shit around to find it, and you early game and you open it and there's food and water, like obviously quite essential, but still quite shit as loot, ultimately. Abandoned house. This would be a cool little place for a base. If you could get rid of that car. Deck it out. I'm just gonna get a couple of these to... Oh no. There was like a little weird gap there. Creeping me out. I seem to be doing a lot more like random damage. Random like one hits. It's going to be very basic loot by the looks of these containers. That one's empty, so I reckon may as well take that one to replace it. I might just check quickly. I'm not sure if there is. Going to skills. Marksmanship, sneaking. Scavenging, yeah, so there is a scavenging. How fast it takes you to search a container and ability to quickly search one, yeah, cool. I was hoping there was a skill for that and it sort of upgraded. Pretty basic loot. Batteries. Why not? Thought my OBS had crashed then. Get wrecked, loser. See, when you got your melee out, you can quickly swivel around, you know. As long as they don't do too much damage, you're pretty good. So, the other airdrop... looks like it's over there. There's some deer. There's combat music. Oh, there's another house. Cool. Are they all like... They're chasing a deer around. Do they show up? Where am I? Oh yeah, a little house there. Is that? Oh, that's the deer. Scared the crap out of me. Hello gamers, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe buttons quickly. It means a lot and your support keeps me going and keeps me creating more content. Thanks legends, stay safe and enjoy the rest of the video. Damn it. Shit house effort. And another MRE. Bit of a letdown. I don't know if there's like snares. I don't know if you'd really want snares for animals. Trucks. Why not? Can never really hurt to have more things and more mechanics. Okay, so we've got to make our way back to town, which is over there. Find some random bunkers off in the distance, in the hills somewhere. That needs like security codes to get into and have like 6 bosses, which I guess now would be like 12. It'd actually be really hard to clear out in these settings. Doesn't look like anything's spawned back yet. So I looted that. The shop. Surely there's gonna be a gun shop in here somewhere. I imagine. That building looks a little creepy. I think more zombies should spawn in the buildings too. Because once you get into those close quarters sort of scenarios, it really adds to the intensity of the game, like clearing out buildings and stuff like that. So having more of them actually spawn inside the buildings would be really good. These guys sort themselves out. I wonder. Cannot use power attack while crouched, okay. That answers my question. Good swing. My depth perception is bloody on point. Like, yeah, one of the main towns. So I'll just show. Hopefully I'm not going to get attacked by anything. So you've got that bridge, half-finished bridge, which is, there's my base there. I think that'd be it right there where my cursor is. There is a underground bunker that you need a key card for. And yeah, it had like, I think 4 to 6 bosses or something in there. So with 2x bosses, this would be pretty intense. But I'm pretty sure the bosses can't make it through the doorways, so you can sort of cheese them. I could be wrong. I remember cheesing them, so I can't remember exactly how it worked. Consume that. I guess I'll just carry that. I don't like being able to cheese things. Like, I always search for a way to be able to cheese things, but I don't actually like being able to do it because, you know, obviously it takes away from the challenge of the gameplay. But yeah, there's another game I play, if you've watched any of it, in Shrouded. I've got a fair few videos up on it. And basically, you can cheese that entire game. And someone commented on one of my videos saying, like, the background of the update video was just me, like, getting past all the enemies to get loot crates. And it doesn't really you know, incentivize people to play the game that doesn't seem challenging or rewarding. And like, that game is great and it is a great game to play, but you can cheese everything in it. Like, there's not one section of that game that you can't cheese in some way, and it's just the way it's designed. So, but yeah, I could make the background game loop more intense and more intriguing. Like, I think, you know, you just run past the matrons, grab the chest and piss off. Like, it's not hard to do. When you're early game, you know, and you're new to it and you've still got that sort of intensity in the gameplay, then, you know, you're like, oh shit, everything's so hard. What am I going to do? How am I going to get, I've got to fight this guy to get the crate. Nah. Just jog past him, mate. Jog past him and get the crate. And I feel like, you know, definitely for my videos, I should have a different gameplay loop in the background. But ultimately, the developers need to make it harder to cheese. In my opinion. Alright. Thought I might take full damage from that. I think it's getting time to a couple of grenade shells. They're out the area. So one's gonna run at me for sure. Get them all to pile up around that area. Oh, I thought there was gonna be one. Hey, there's the boss. Big fella. There's only one. I only got 4 kills out of that. Maybe there is 2 bosses. Well, that's about that. Why isn't he coming at me? I might just check. The Western monster. He hasn't got a lot of HP. Even if I do get close to him, the only problem's going to be those runners. But I think he's glitched on the loot bar, on the trash pile. I don't know. Don't worry about reloading for now. The Western Monster Laboratory keycard. Grab that. 556 drum. Not really worth it. Quick little look around. I don't really need more backpacks. Why do I even have that one? Is a good question. I'll do, chuck that there, that there, that there, get rid of that. You don't need that. I've got enough backpacks. I love Bagception, like, you know, it's obviously going to add to the challenge, but for like a smoother gameplay experience, just having the bags, you know, that sort of almost infinite storage until your game bugs out from it. From having way too much loot on you. It just keeps the gameplay, like the flow of the gameplay going. And I don't want to go back and forth, you know, a shitload of times to haul resources back. But yeah, you can turn off Bagception if you want. Looks like there's a basement section. So this place could be the death of me. A bit of a look around. Looks like I cleared most of it out. Where would the entrance to the bottom be? It might be outside. I'll start looting. I don't hear anything moving around. Pants and some ammo. Yeah, I think you have to have a crowbar or something on you. What have I got? Wire cutters and bolt cutters. So I think it's the bolt cutters to break into those. Wire cutters don't seem like they're going to do a lot. But the wire cutters will open other somethings, loot containers. Can't remember what type. Space shuttle. I don't think I have that one either. We got to get all the little decorations for base. Pipe wrench, once used for tightening and loosening. You can still use it for that. And whack zombies. Pick up another battery. That ammo. Yeah, so I think outside might be access to the underground section. See, I'm just trying to think, because obviously you can bait everything out. Maybe just have doors. So have a door here and have a bunch of zombies in here that are ultimately always trapped. Like, you're going to have to clear them out to get through the building. Maybe make it a little bit more worthwhile with loot and stuff like that, but rather than being able to draw every single zombie out and it not to be a real challenge, like coming into these places would freak you the shit out. I'm trying not to say excessive swear words because I've got young nephew that wants to watch my content, so I think, oh shit, why is there a red one? So yeah, I don't think shit every now and again is the worst thing ever, but anything beyond that is a little bit. I'm Australian, I love swearing, I really don't care, but for his sake. Otherwise, you won't be allowed to watch the videos. I think that was about the entirety of this place anyway. Did get that. Where did the red one come from? That's really strange. Doesn't seem to be anymore. So yeah, I might make things a little, well, I guess yeah, it's going to be a little bit more PG than it originally was. But I think there's a lot of people that really don't appreciate swearing, so. The more people that can enjoy my content, the better, I guess. Hey, whoa, that's where they're coming from. Okay, so I might get stuck in a little bit of a shitty spot. So it looks like we found a little bit of an area. There might be a set of stairs in that building that takes us to something, so. Make sure there's no creepy runners coming out. May as well alert them if they are around. Be relatively clear outside. I don't like this one bit. Right, it's a bank. It's the vault. There's no money in here. So only 2 red zombies, that's, yeah. There should be 30 down here. Guardian red dot. What am I running? Colonel's Revenge. Battle ready Glock drum mag. 60 round drum mag. Ah, okay. May as well grab it. It's an extra 10 rounds per clip. It runs the normal 9mm drum magazines with 50 rounds, so it's not like the biggest deal, but extra bullets, extra bullets. Grab that. What was it? Guardian red dot. Pretty sure Guardian's a assault rifle. Chuck that in there. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's a bank vault that's already been opened, already been cracked. So what? There was nothing... Oh, I didn't even get that. Nothing that intriguing. But yeah, it makes sense that there's no cash in there, I guess. Everyone would have gotten those goodies already. See, even that. So having a door downstairs initially to stop the initial rush of zombies coming out and there not being a lot in there by the time I get to it. Make it a bit more intense. There's broken construction buildings. Break open with crowbar. I don't have a crowbar. I'm really gonna need some lockpicks soon. I don't think I... Nah. Broad enough. Wow, where's the point for that? It's a little glitchy. It just gets stuck sometimes. Is that getting better or worse? Ah, ah. I really didn't think it was further that way. So yeah, I don't think we're going to find any legendary weapons, but we're going to get ammo. Is that M249? Yeah. Obviously, the scrappy version's not really worth picking up endgame. Grab that. More shells. I'm pretty sure these stack. And I might... Is there a crowbar in there? No. So I've got to keep an eye out for a crowbar just so I can save myself lockpicks in certain situations. I don't think you can use lockpicks for everything. Crowbars for everything that uses a lockpick. Okay, so that's the bank. There really shouldn't be a lot more zombies around. That's where I came in. Grab a drink while I'm here. Oh. Yeah, so I think I should be relatively clear to just loot. Yeah. When you go to lockpick something too, like it sort of auto shifts a little bit to the right once you let the tension off. So you lose your position that you were at. Guess just adds to the challenge, but you always just stare at the section that you tried it at and then adjust it off that point anyway. Like that sort of lockpicking mechanic really isn't hard. Generator, I'll get another repair kit. I'm gonna chuck all of these in the back of the vehicle just so I'm never short on them. And I guess majority of it's looted. I wanted to do that big ass main building because I'm sure I saw a downstairs section, so there should be some way to get to an underground. That's just a house in the little... whatever that was. Garage or something. That's our bank. Might be a staircase. Nope. And... oh, so it looks like the stairs are over and under. Weird. I saw the stairs. Looks like they just... there's no path down to it. It sort of sucks. Yeah, so the stairs just run to the floor. So potentially he just stuffed up the hole for the stairs to get down to the bottom. Or I'd say more than likely, because there's nothing down there yet, it'll be mapped out later on with some loot. But I'm gonna have to call this place searched, I reckon. It's very interesting because I did put, just double check quickly, difficulty AI, zombie boss spawn multiplier, zombie spawn multiplier. I turned that all up. I went back to the main menu and turned it all up, so it's very strange that it didn't actually change it. So make sure I'm not going to get attacked quickly. Yeah, so I went back to the main menu and did it, so it didn't, so it actually did register it. So put that back up. And then you don't have to like save it or press enter or anything. Go back in quickly. Difficulty AI. Yeah, so it's staying up now. I don't know, we'll just have to see, I guess. Alright, so I'll just jog back to the truck quickly. And we'll figure out where the next adventure is. My sweet new SWAT van. Okay. Where are we at? So, Westgrove. That's the Westgrove journey over. I don't think we'll bother with something like that. It's just going to be like, looks like a little diner, maybe a warehouse or something. So our next destination is down here, which it looks like a pretty cool little area to check out. And by the looks of things, they're going to be like military tents, so... and potentially radiated by the looks of the sort of biome around the sides there, so... I think that's about it for this one, and that shall be our next adventure. Thank you to anyone who made it this far. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like and sub buttons and join me for more. Alright, take care and I'll see you in the next one.